so we get this right, how exactly do you pronounce your name and how do you explain it to people?
Vlachos. It's Greek. My father's Greek, and the C in it is silent. But it's Vlachos, not Vlachos or any of that. Vlachos.
So you still correct people?
No, I mean, I don't really care. I just let it go, whatever. But it's Vlachos.
So your nickname's not Nacho?
Yeah. Some people call me that. Coach Cochran calls me Nachos in the weight room and stuff like that. But just whatever. I don't really have a preference.
He calls you a few other things, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's a pretty intense guy.
How tough is it to follow someone like Antoine?
It's definitely a challenge, and for the last 2 years, being able to watch him and learn under him was a great experience. And he kind of took me under his wing, if you will, and just kind of showed me all the ropes, showed me all the secrets, and he was obviously a great player, and so I hope to follow in his footsteps.
Without giving up too much, can you tell us like one of those secrets is?
No.
How much is center though is mental?
A lot. That's the biggest thing. Really, it's with all the positions on the O-line. A lot of it's mental. But center, you got to know what everybody on the offense is doing. The tight end, the guards, the tackles, the fullbacks. You got to know everybody's assignments. Got to call out the right people so they know what to do and you know what to do. So a lot of it's mental.
Are you getting more comfortable with the guys around you now and who you might be playing with?
Absolutely. That's a big deal with the O-line is just meshing and having that cohesiveness with the unit. People are moving in and out of there. That's the coach's call on who's going to be where, what day. But, right now, everybody's just going to practice, and the mistakes that you make, you watch the film of that, and then the next day you got to make sure you don't make the same mistakes.
Are you moving around a lot? Are you getting any reps at
No,
guard?
Just center.
Okay.
Just center.
What do you see out of a guy like DJ Fluker? I mean, expectations for him, I guess, are pretty high, and he's a big guy. Where do you see him fitting in?
Obviously his talent's, undeniable, and he's huge and all that type of stuff. But his willingness to learn has really impressed me. He asks tons of questions in the film room. He's always asking me to stay late with him and watch some stuff and go over some things with him, and that's just, a guy with that much, hype and expectations. It's surprising to see him, work as hard and be as motivated as they are.
Have you guys already had a chance to watch yourselves from that overhead cam that they put in the indoor facility?
We did. We practiced indoors for the night practice last night.
Right.
So this morning we watched the film, and that was the first time for me to see it. I hadn't been in there since it's been up, but that was pretty neat.
Hard to get away with a mistake.
Yeah, there's no slipping away with anything with that.
Wait a minute, are you guys getting motivated by the fact that everybody seems to have questions about the O-line, given who you lost, and the guys you're going to have to replace? I mean, is that motivation for you?
Well, those three guys were great players, and I'd say there is a little bit of a chip on our shoulders. Everybody's saying that we can't do as good a job as they did, but we've been in the offense as long as they have, as they were in the offense, and obviously we don't have the experience, and they were absolutely fabulous players. But like I said, we're just working hard to get better, and the mistakes that we make sure we don't make them twice.
You guys still go ones against ones a good bit in practice, right?
Yes, sir, we do.
So, are you holding your own with Cody? How's that going?
Yes, sir. He's a great player, and for as good as he was last year, it's fun to watch him work because he never takes a play off, and he's gotten in better shape and all that. And I think he's made me better. I think I made him better.
How much does it help you guys as a line to go against a front seven that powerful?
It's great. I think Roe and Dante are the best linebackers in the country from what I've seen, and our defensive linemen are fantastic, and they beat us some, we beat them some, but it definitely makes us better.
What are you excited about with your offense this year?
Just trying to fill the holes on the O-line and setting the tone up front and establishing the run and then throwing the ball and protecting the quarterback and just all that.
Give me your thoughts on Greg McElroy so far.
Greg's great. Greg's done a great job, and he's definitely stepped into that role, and he's kind of taken the reins of where he needs to be, and everybody looks up to him, and everybody listens to him. As y'all know, he's a very smart guy, so I look for him to do very big things.
So has he stepped into that role, that leadership role that a lot of quarterbacks do?
Absolutely. John Parker was the leader last year. I feel like John Parker, Antoine, and Rashad were the three leaders last year, and now Greg's definitely stepped up. He's become one of our leaders, so I think he's going to do great.
Depth charts are illegal, but do you have a pretty good idea of what five you're going to see, or is it still that much up to limit?
No, that's not up to me. That's up to the coaches, But they are putting people in and out of places and moving them around, but hopefully soon or whenever they feel like it's time for it to be settled, they'll let us know. So we're just trying to get better right now.
What do you think of A.J. McCarron?
He's done a really good job. He's impressed me You know, he comes into the huddle. I take some snaps with him when we rotate fields and stuff like that, and he comes in the huddle and he's not scared. He's not shy. You know, he makes the call if it's right or if it's wrong. He makes it with confidence, and he slings the ball around pretty good, I think.
One more for William.
William, has this been fun for you, given the fact that you're going to probably see a pretty big role this year and have a real stake in what happens with the team? Has it been fun for you?
Absolutely. I mean, I know how important the center position is, and that's kind of one of the leaders of the offense. And you know, I take some pride in knowing everything there is to know about the offense and the opposition's defense, and it should be good. It has been fun.